Welcome, everyone. So happy to be here on another Monday. Can you believe it's Monday, November 13th already? The chill is in the air. Winter is on its way. And I'm so thrilled to have Andrea from Thrive Reiki for our Mindful Monday practice this morning to set us into a good intention for our week, for the rest of the month, and into the holiday season. I'm so happy that the NORC is still our great community partner, as well as our wellness community. So I want to remind everybody to check us out online at www.ypl.org. That's our one-stop shopping for our library website, where you can find our library catalog. You can find our blog. You can also find the list of online and in-person programs. And Valerie's on vacation. She is sunning it up. So I'm so glad that we have Alexis here from Newark.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Alexis Smith, the resource specialist with the Yonkers Newark. We serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We're under WJCS and Yonkers Office for the Aging. If you want to learn more about community resources, benefits, and need referrals, feel free to contact us. Our information will be in the chat. We also work with several great partners, such as the Yonkers Public Library, and we have the branch manager on for the Crestwood Library, Z Baird. Good morning, Z.
Good morning. Since I already did my spiel, I'm going to hand it right over to Andrea. So take it away, Andrea.
Everybody enjoy today's program and have a great day.
Right. Thank you so much, Z and Alexis. And good morning again, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Monday. I think it's Mindful number 67th that I've been doing for the Yonkers Public Library in the past year. So in person and virtual combined. So it's quite a treat to be here with you all to practice together. And thank you all for joining us today. And as we get started, and I said already to the people who joined early, just take a moment to check in with yourself and make yourself comfortable. You can either sit or you can lie down, whatever feels right for you. Everything that we are doing here together is an invitation. It's an exploration. The goal is to provide you with some skills and some tools to become present, to help regulate your stress response. And the theme for today's session is cultivating kindness, and something that we will explore together through our breath, through the element of touch, and also maybe let's see how it goes towards the end, helping you with some practicalities of intention settings, or giving you some time to focus on what is essential for you today. There will also be some time after our practice for questions, if you have them, so I can answer them, or you can share about your experience. It's good to know for the other participants that you are not alone. Other people have the same questions or maybe have the same experience, and which also creates the sense of community for which we are very grateful for. And I would like, as I get started, to read a definition of self-compassion to you that one of our past in-person Mindful Monday participants shared with me several years ago. I think it was around 2019. And it's a quote that she read in the New York Times. And it says, self-compassion, treating ourselves with kindness and understanding in the face of our mistakes and failures. And that's a beautiful definition. And just, think about this, how do you define kindness towards yourself? It's a word that we use a lot, but really, what does it mean for you? Does it include, understanding, gentleness, tenderness, love, compassion? Or is it care? How can you care for yourself? How can you be considerate with yourself and with your needs? And just treating yourself with this kind of sense of care and consideration for what you need in this very moment. Also based on the understanding that we're different every day, every moment is different. And that comparison is also a big killer for compassion. To compare ourselves, oh, last week I could meditate for 20 minutes at a time, and today I cannot even meditate for 1 minute, right? Is bringing judgment in again. Or this is how I was, or this is how I did things last week, last month, last year, 10 years ago, is taking us back into the past and back into judgment maybe, and back into, again, this comparison monster. But the only moment that we can really change and that we can control is now. And it's really about developing the ability to respond to how we're feeling, to what we're experiencing, or to situations that are thrown at us in life. And it really is about cultivating this ability to respond. And we do this through mindful pausing. And I love acronyms. And pause to pause helps me to remember to postpone action until stillness emerges. For that very moment, because it gives me a little bit of more space, and it gives me the choice, how do I want to respond to a certain emotion or feeling. And there's several tools that we can use to hone and to train that sense of pause. And we will start right now just with our breath. And I invite you to breathe in through your nose and then to breathe out through your mouth. And just, breathe in through your nose, breathe in through your mouth. If you want to exaggerate it, then you can blow out a proverbial candle as you are exhaling. And let's do this for 10 breaths. 10 inhales through the nose and 10 exhales through the mouth. And I will mute myself so I can join you in this practice. And after completing 10 cycles, just letting go of this pattern. And just remembering that to become mindful means to become present in this very moment. And that it's about developing a skill and the tools of returning to the here and now. When we have thoughts that are coming, just letting them pass by like clouds, letting them come and go. Or like my teacher likes to say, keep the front door and the back door of your mind open and don't serve your thoughts tea. So don't invite them and don't think about, do I have Earl Grey, do I have green tea, or do I have peppermint tea to offer? It's just like keeping the front door and the back door of your mind open and just letting those thoughts come and go. And And returning to a breath, I invite you to make your exhales longer than your inhales, and just finding your own rhythm, whatever that means for you. Every inhale is an invitation to receive oxygen, life force support, and every exhale is an invitation to release. So what we would like to explore together is how to bring the breath down to our belly. And just imagine as you're inhaling that you're breathing in through your nose and the air is traveling down your throat, into your chest, all the way down into your lower belly. And just visualize, if you're having a hard time, that the air is traveling down on an elevator. And the elevator is going down your throat, your chest, all the way down into your lower belly. And then when the air reaches there, hold it for a moment, and then exhale through the mouth or through what comes natural to you. And we try to pair this because we need to give our mind something to focus on. First we start with numbers, and then we go with a visual. So the first exercise, we will count to 5. As you're inhaling slowly and deeply through your nose, down your throat, into your chest, all the way down into your lower belly. Hold it when it reaches there, and then exhale to the count of 6 or 7 or more. And just play with it and find your own rhythm of inhaling slowly and deeply through the count of 5, all the way down into your lower belly if you can. And if you can, just imagine the air going down there. And then exhaling generously to the count of 6 or 7 or more. And we're going to do this for 1 minute, and I'm going to set the timer, and you always have the option to restart over again. And if you make a mistake, that is quite all right. This is how we learn. And, every breath is a new beginning. So I'm going to mute myself, and then we will practice this for 1 minute. Inhaling slowly and deeply to the count of 5, inviting in the support and the oxygen into our bodies, and then holding it when it reaches the lower belly, and then exhaling generously to the count of 6 or 7 or more. Let's begin. Then letting go of the counting. Resuming your natural breathing pattern, and then just taking this opportunity to adjust. If you need some adjustment in your position, if you want to just move around a little bit. Checking in with yourself. What is it that you need in this moment? Is a body part talking to you? Just noticing how your jaw is at this moment. If you can open your mouth just a little bit to create a little bit of space between the back of your teeth. And just notice the difference. This helps to relax the neck and the shoulder muscles. And just, imagining the shoulders hanging loosely by your side, like a coat on a coat rack. Softening them where we can. And just thinking about that the word shoulders includes a verb, and the verb is should. So how can we turn the shoulds into coulds? How can we soften that a little bit? Noticing if you need a little bit more support. And just feeling the support that you have from the surface that you're sitting on, or the bed or the couch that you're lying on. Just noticing that support. Noticing that your breath is supporting you at every moment. Something that we do all the time. It just happens. And then if you so choose, closing your eyes again to help you go inwards. Helps me to focus. And just imagining, and it's easy because it's a sunny day today, just imagining a sun shining above you. And just imagine that with every inhale that you're taking, you're filling yourself with those particles of light and support, this life-affirming, this life-giving energy from the sun, bringing it into your body, mixing with your oxygen, with every cell and fiber of your being. Inviting in this white and golden light, or the sunlight, however you want to visualize it, into your system, filling yourself with its support. And then on the exhale, you're sharing that support, and you're sharing that white and golden light, that quality with yourself. And just play with this visual, inhaling the sunlight, imagining how the particles of light are mixing with your oxygen and with your blood flow in your system, traveling from you to you and through you, every fiber and cell of your being. And on the exhale, you're sharing that support with yourself. And we will play with this for 2 minutes, just finding your own rhythm, finding your own way, what feels right for you. And then on the next exhale, slowly letting go of the visual. And now let's bring the element of touch to our practice. And I invite you to place your hands about 2 inches below your navel. And just place your hands next to each other, not on top of each other. Don't interlace them, just place them next to each other. And just feel the gentle touch of your hands on your body. And just notice how the palms of your hands feel, the texture of your clothing, how maybe the temperature is getting warmer as you're touching, as you're feeling that touch. Bringing your focus now to the back of your hands, noticing the change in temperature and the difference in temperature between the palm of your hands and the back of your hands. Maybe you can even feel the air move on your skin. And just feeling the gentle rising and falling of your breath or any movement underneath your hands. As you're connecting with your core and your center. This is literally the middle of your body. And just imagine that this middle of your body, in this center, is as strong as an oak. And you can visualize that your feet are the roots that connect you to the earth. As you're connected to the earth, and your center is as strong as an oak and the trunk, giving a sense of safety and stability. And just using this gentle touch as a focus point. You can either focus on the movement beneath your hands, you can focus on the texture of your clothing, you can focus on the temperature. Maybe it helps to close your eyes. And we will keep our hands here for about 3 minutes. And just be curious if thoughts arise, where they want to take you. Again, don't serve them tea, and just bring them back to your hands on your body and the gentle touch. And we will practice this now for 3 minutes. If you so choose, you can keep your hands in this area, but we will add an additional technique to help us stay focused and to give our mind something to do as we now pair our breaths with some words. I am here now. If you can, inhaling slowly and deeply all the way down to where your hands are, to I. Then exhaling generously to M. Inhaling again very generously to where your hands are, to the word here, and exhaling to now. Inhaling to I, exhaling to M, inhaling to here, exhaling to now. I am here now. Keeping your hands on your lower abdomen if you so choose, using it as a focus point and helping you to embody and coming back into your body and into your center. Inhaling to I, exhaling to M, inhaling to here, exhaling to now. And we're going to practice this for 4 minutes. And just letting go of the words on your next exhale. And just sitting there for a few moments. And this is a technique and an exercise that you can use when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel like anxiety is taking over, when you feel like your head is spinning, and you're feeling pulled in all different directions. You can come back to your center and your core and to ground yourself by placing your hands again about 2 inches below your abdomen, below your navel, I mean. Just feeling the gentle touch of your hands. And then breathing into that area. Using these words, I am here now. Because the body is always in the present moment. The body is always in the here and now. It's the mind that travels into the future and into the past. And through touch, we help to remind ourselves where we are. Right here, right now. And now, I invite you to place your hands on your chest. Right below your collarbones, and just placing your hands on your chest. And just feeling the gentle touch of your hands on your chest. Noticing how the palms of your hands feel against the texture of your clothing, or maybe against the texture of your skin. Noticing if there's any change in temperature. Bringing your focus now to the back of your hands, noticing the difference in temperature between the back of your hands and your palms. Maybe you can even feel the air move on your skin. And let's just stay in this space for about 2 minutes, keeping your hands there. It's very soothing and very nurturing. And if you like, you can also pair your breath with the words, I am here now, for this exercise, if you need to, or you can just keep the focus on your hands. And just keeping your hands there a little bit longer if you so choose, or letting them fall wherever they want to fall. We will now practice a meditation called loving kindness. And it's a meditation that works in 3 parts. And for the first part, we invite in somebody you love. Can be a person that is living or deceased, can be an animal that is living or deceased, and just someone who is very dear to you. Someone, when you think of him or her or them, fills you with love, sense of warmth. If you have a picture right in your surroundings where you are, you can use that picture as a focus point, or you can just use, your mental picture of this person or animal for this exercise. And as you see this person or this animal in front of you, your inner eye, or in front of the image that you have, you will use these words, this message, to share with them. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you have the ease of well-being. And we're extending these words toward that person and towards that animal. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you have the ease of well-being. And one more time. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you have the ease of well-being. And then slowly letting that image of that person or animal fade away. As we're bringing the focus back to ourselves. And we will extend those same wishes and those same thoughts of kindness towards ourselves. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I have the ease of well-being. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I have the ease of well-being. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I have the ease of well-being. Let's just sit with this for a few moments. And now, sharing these wishes and this kindness with this group, everyone who's here. May we be safe. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we have the ease of well-being. May we be safe. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we have the ease of well-being. May we be safe. May we be happy. May we be healthy. And may we have the ease of well-being. Let's just sit with this resonance for a few moments. And just taking a moment now to check in with yourself again and just to notice how you're feeling in this moment. Something has shifted for you throughout the practice, or something has softened. And from this moment of pause, taking the time to think about what you need to do today and what is essential for you today. Also including how you can extend some care and consideration and kindness to yourself as you will proceed soon with your day, its responsibilities and tasks. And also maybe inviting this into your thoughts, that you can release any unimportant thoughts that distract you. Maybe make it a mantra: I release any unimportant thoughts today. And just also spending a few moments in gratitude, because gratitude also helps us to shift our attention and to shift our attitude and our focus. Expressing some gratitude for yourself, for your body, for your willingness to show up for yourself today, this morning. Taking the time to practice together. Expressing some gratitudes towards your breath. Whatever else comes to mind for you. And then very slowly and gently bringing some movement back by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe doing some shoulder rolls if they feel right, front way or back ways, whatever comes naturally to you. Maybe nodding your head, yes, very slowly and gently, and then also shaking it no, very gently. Maybe doing some stretches, swaying movements, whatever feels good for you right now. And thank you all so much for joining me for today's practice. And now we have some time for some questions, or if you want to share something with us, now is the time.
Thank you so much, Andrea. That's always beautiful. And you have such a wonderful, calming, and grounding manner. I'm so grateful to you for providing us with this time together. And, it's really important to do good self-care. And this is a great self-care practice. So thank you for that. I've enabled people to unmute. So if you have any comments, questions, please share them either in the chat or you can unmute.
Also, just think about, we can also use this time now to think about what did you find soothing from our exercise today? What is something that you want to explore and play with in your daily life? Or just think about, how can you bring some self-soothing elements into your life? For example, this exercise that we did here by placing our hands, it helps to regulate our hands on our chest. It helps us to regulate our stress response. So when you're feeling agitated or when you feel like your heart is really beating fast, then just bring your hands here, let them rest them there for a minute. Because the body knows what it needs to do. Sometimes we need to remind it. And through touch, we help to remind it. To slow down the breathing, and to return to the present moment.
I think we just want to bask in the moment with you, Andrea. It's such a treat. So I really do appreciate your energy, your time, your skill. I'm very grateful for these moments together. So if what we want to do is just bask in wonderfulness, I'm all for that too.
And while we do this, yes, and thank you for writing this in the chat. And Liz, I will put the May statements in the chat for you so that you have them, so you can play with them throughout your day. So this is called the loving kindness meditation. So you can, if you look up loving kindness meditation online, you will find them there too.
It's very interesting, Andrea. Today is World Kindness Day. So we're giving out kindness cubes at the library. So it's very apropos that you are sharing the loving kindness meditation.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. See, it's how things work out sometimes.
Yes, the universe. is a wonderful place.
Yes. And if you really want to practice an advanced version of it and you want to challenge yourself, you can extend this loving kindness also to a situation or to a person who is challenging you.
Yes, that's always.
That is, yes.
Well, sometimes.
Thank you for today.
Oh, you are so welcome.
All right, so may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you have the ease of well-being, and that is the loving kindness meditation. So I'm gonna try to get this so that I don't have the participants up so that I can take a photo of this, because I know that people will ask me later and then I will be like, wait a minute. I want to make sure that I have the resources to pass along, since it's so important, So that's really great. And then this book that you have shown us about Set Boundaries, Find Peace, that's another resource that I will look up and see if we have in the library system. And then there was the Inner Workout book, which you had recommended to me a few months ago, which I read with really good self-care practices. So there are a lot of great resources out there, Andrea. Thank you for always pointing them out to us and sharing them with us.
Oh, you're welcome. And the thing is, we don't have always the luxury of coming together for an hour, like we did this morning, or even for 20 minutes, right? So it's just really one moment, one breath at a time. And it really is this idea that we start with baby steps, and it really is one breath at a time. And then we just build it from this one breath to the next and to the next, right? Because how do we climb a mountain, or how do we begin a 1,000-mile journey? One step at a time. And that's all that we need to focus on, is this one step, this one breath at a time. And then it becomes a sequence.
Really great advice. Thank you so much for that tip.
And that's why, daily activities are also so helpful to becoming mindful, because a great invitation is, loading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher, folding laundry is really a great mindfulness exercise too, because it engages so many different senses, right? When you think about it, it's senses, right? It's the sense of smell, it's the sense of touch, and then you have the temperature, you have the temperature difference, you have the textures. It's just something that you can really play with. And then you have the activity of the folding, and just to become present. And when you fold the laundry, just fold the laundry.
Yes,
that's something else. Or to go back to the example of tea or drinking a hot beverage, just feel the cup. Just really take the cup in your hands. Just notice, the warmth from the cup. Smell the fragrance of your beverage. And then just really savor the taste. Just really become present when you're drinking your tea or your coffee. Tuning in, using this as a moment to pause before you proceed.
Thank you so much, Andrea. That was such a beautiful practice today. I'm grateful for you and for everybody who came. And I'm grateful for this recording and the NORC and our community and our staff. So we want to remind everybody that we have lots of wonderful things going on at all 3 locations of Yonkers Public Library. So check us out online. It's World Kindness Day today, so we're giving out kindness cubes. Tomorrow is our hot chocolate celebration. We're going to have homemade hot chocolate, and we're going to chalk the walk with positive messages and kind messages. We're actually sending care packages to the troops with the Boy Scouts. So we have that going on, and we have the Youth Entrepreneur Fair this Saturday. So lots to do and lots to discover. And we have many great books at the library and online too, in our online ebook collection. So thanks, Andrea, for everything. It's 9:59. I want to be respectful of everybody's time. And till we meet again, be well, stay well.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Take good care.
You too.
Thanks. Bye.